Today we would like to welcome each of you from Radcliff Elementary School. We want to thank you for your service and we want to welcome you to our school. At this time I am going to turn this program over to Mr. Curry, and we are so thankful that you're here and joining us today.
Thank you. Thank you, students. You guys look awesome. Great job. Veterans, thank you for coming. This is obviously very special for me being a veteran. Hopefully it's as special for you once you hear our kiddos sing. I'm going to introduce our guest speaker today. His name is Scott Van Tassel. I've known him for many years through the VFW Hall, and he's born in New York. We go back all the time at each other and stuff like that. So he joined the United States Army in 1990. He served in Korea, 3 tours in Bosnia, while assigned to the first 10th Special Forces Group in Stuttgart, Germany, and he was part of the 82nd Airborne Division. He did get out of the military in May of 2000, became a VFW member in 93, and a cootie in 2007. So, without further ado, Scott Van Tassel, here you go.
Thank you, sir. Cameraman, do I have to use this? No? Can you all hear me? Yeah. All right. I'm going to come out here with you guys, okay? I'm from New York. You guys means everybody. Everyone that's over here, I want you to be as loud as you possibly can and give them a round of applause, scream, yell, stomp. Awesome. Awesome. My name's Scott Van Tassel. I was not the greatest kid. I was not the best kid. I was not the worst kid, but I was one of those kids that didn't know what they wanted to do. So I decided to join the Army. A buddy of mine dared me and I did it. So I took the dare and I joined the Army and I left New York. I was stationed in Korea on the DMZ. I got stationed here at Fort Knox. I've been to Germany, Bosnia. I've been to more countries than I know how to count. Very few people put their name on that line. These ladies and gentlemen here have done that. They have my undivided attention. These people rock. I'm going to point one person out right now. Will you please stand up? This young man, what's your name?
Private Hogman.
Private Hogman just graduated boot camp. Give him a round of applause. Thank you, sir. The military, I belong to the VFW, the Veterans of Foreign Wars. I also belong to the Disabled American Veterans. You've probably seen commercials on TV. I'm also a member of the Military Order of the Cootie. The VFW, the DAV, all those other groups, that's for people like this that can sit and talk to the people like us. We have someone to talk to. That's why you see all these people walking around wearing the hats that says, I'm Airborne, I'm Cav, I'm Marine, I'm Navy. They're proud of their service and we're proud of them for it. So, since 1923, the first year part of the VFW, the Military Order of the Cootie was devised. After World War II, a lot of the veterans realized that no one was going to see them in the hospitals. So what they do, they got together and they said, hey man, will you go with me? Will you go with me? Let's go to the hospitals and visit the veterans who don't have families, who can't get out. They're stuck at home. So that's our job. Our job is to keep them smiling in beds of white. Coach Gabe? Sure. All right, Coach Gabe goes with me on some of these trips. He has in the past. He's been busy. We go to the Carl M. Bashir Radcliff Veteran Center. We go to the signature homes. Some of you may have grandparents or great-grandparents that are in these homes that served in the military, and we go visit them. That's our job. Veterans taking care of veterans. So when you see one of these people wearing the hat, we got our Cav guy with his hat on. He's proud of that. We have men and women in here, they're all proud of their branch of service, and we love when you say thank you for your service. We may not react very well because we kind of feel awkward. Because we didn't do it to be thanked. We did it because we wanted to. So when you say thank you for your service, they truly appreciate it. So on Veterans Day is to thank those veterans who signed that line. Memorial Day is to remember those who never made it home. So tomorrow, Veterans Day, is to thank these people for what they did. I have a whole thing written out for you guys. It doesn't make sense. It's not. Reading to you doesn't make sense. It's just a long, boring story. Can I ask in my veteran crowd, how many Air Force do we have? Thank you. How many Marines do we have? Thank you. Put your hand down. How many Navy do we have? Thank you. How many Army do we have? Thank you. How many Coast Guard do we have? No? And do we have anyone in Space Force, the newest branch of the military services? No? So there you have it. Who's singing for the Navy? Raise your hand, come on. There you go. Who's singing for the Air Force? Who's singing for the Marines? Who's singing for Army? All right. Do we have Coast Guard singing? All right, thank you. So, on behalf of the veterans sitting here in front of you, we thank you for inviting us out here. Does anyone have anything they would like to say to this crowd? Anyone? No? All these folks are proud of what they've done, and they thank you for this moment for you to recognize them. I thank you for inviting me. Again, you see that veteran wearing that hat, wearing that pin, walk up and say thank you for your service. I guarantee you'll get a smile. You will cause a smile. So with that, I'm not going to drag you through any more of my speech. Thank you very much for having me, and you are free to talk to any one of us after this. Thank you very much.
My name is Janae Brady. This is the first grade class, and I'm going to show you the Coast Guard. It's founded January 28, 1915. This is the Coast Guard song. My name is Amaya Owens, and this is the 2nd grade class. I ran to the Air Force. It was founded September 18, 1947. This is the Air Force song. Army as our branch. It was founded on June 14, 1775. This is the Army song. My name is Isabella. This is the 5th grade class. We have the United States Marines. They were founded November 10th, 1775. This is the Marine Corps men.
You guys did an amazing job. Thank you so much. You make me very proud. They have been working on this for quite a while. Some of you at home have heard this song or these songs ad nauseam, and we appreciate you. We very proudly have listened to them just as many times as well. We were very excited about this opportunity. Who knew the Air Force had the longest song? Oh, Air Force did. Okay. we are receiving an award for Purple Star. And what that means, I'm going to let Ms. Worthington say that a little bit better than I can. I do have the plaque, so if you want to come on up, we'll go ahead and get that started. But they're going to explain to you what the significance of this, and we're also very proud of this, and I hope that you all are proud of us for it. So, Trojans, just a minute or two more, okay? We can have your attention.
Good afternoon, students. How are you? We're visiting all the way from Fort Knox, Kentucky, which is literally 5 minutes down the road. We're so happy to be here. We're going to follow the script because we want to get everything all right. Is that okay? All right. Okay, so we're here today to celebrate and welcome your school as a member of the Purple Star Award Program. Your school is now one of 72 Purple Star schools in the state of Kentucky. Thanks to your efforts, we are one step closer to achieving our goal of creating a statewide network of Purple Star schools and fulfilling our mission to instill a sense of connection and strengthen resilience within all of Kentucky's military Kentucky youth. There are over 50,000 military-connected youth in Kentucky. And often they are not even aware that there are students in the school, or maybe even the same classroom, that are military connected. If you are a veteran of the Armed Forces, National Guard, or Reserves, or if you have a parent, a brother, sister, or someone close to you who has served or is serving in the military, please raise your hand. Oh, wow. Now give yourselves a round of applause, because that's amazing. Whether you have served or are serving as a member of a military family, you have all made sacrifices, so thank you very much. I'm also guessing that there were a lot of people here that didn't know that there were friends or military connected. And that's also what the program seeks to do to raise awareness. But before we go any further, I realize we did not introduce ourselves. I'm Lieutenant Colonel Mishka Angoy. I'm the Executive Officer to the Garrison Commander at Fort Knox, and this is...
Good afternoon, everybody. I am Captain Montesat. I am the HCEC Commander over at the Garrison for Fort Knox. So, what's the big deal about Purple Star? The Purple Star Award lets military parents and the community know that a school is dedicated to helping their child gain the educational skills necessary to be college, workforce, and life ready. The program is supported by the U.S. Department of Defense, Military Child Education Coalition, and the Military Interstates Children's Compact Commission, and currently 42 U.S. states implement the program in their schools and school districts. The program was created because military-connected students may experience situations and stressors that are very different from their civilian peers. On average, they change school 6 to 9 times from kindergarten all the way through 12th grade, and may experience multiple parental deployments, and this can be a challenge to their emotional and academic development. What we know from evaluation studies is that the Purple Star program can improve not only the academic experience of military-connected youth, but can have a positive impact on the total school. And in case you're wondering why the star is purple, purple is a color that symbolizes all branches of the military. When you mix the Army green with Air Force blue, Navy blue, Marine red, and Coast Guard blue, guess what? We get purple. So it is the one color that represents all branches of the armed forces. So on behalf of the Kentucky Purple Star Award Program, I would like to thank all of you for the work you're doing and will continue to do to support Kentucky's military families.
Good afternoon, everyone. Of course, it's purple because it's my favorite color. I am Bernie Wetherington, and I am your Fort Knox School Liaison Officer, so I am right up the street and I support my military students.
So if there's anything that you need from me, I'm here for you. Last but not least, I would like to introduce retired General Steve Bullard, our Commissioner on Military Affairs, and he's here to present your school with the Purple Star Award.
Thank you, Brenda. And I was a military child. I went to 7 elementary schools. I went to elementary schools in Germany. I spoke fluent German when I was a child. I went to an elementary school in Cuba, Guantanamo Bay, Cuba. I went to elementary schools on the West Coast and East Coast. I went to 3 middle schools. And somehow I only went to 1 high school. My 3 brothers didn't manage to do that. My father was a career Navy. And now I'm a military father because 2 of my children are in the military. And I'm very proud of them. And they have grandkids now, the kids now, so I'm now a military grandparent as well. And I love it. Fort Knox is a phenomenal community. This program started as a brainchild of a friend of mine in Ohio in 2017. And he started it slowly there, just at his school. Other schools started saying, we want to do this. And before you knew it, it started exploding in Ohio. It's now at about 700 plus Ohio schools. Department of Defense, the U.S. military, picked it up as a priority and asked other states to do it. And in 2020, Governor Eddie Beshear asked me to take this on as one of my multiple duties in the governor's office, and I'm happy to do it. So we're up over 70 schools. We intend to keep growing, and it's so important because you all have people that you know and love who are affected by military service, and their military service affects you. So we're very, very proud of Radcliff Elementary School and Ms. Thurman for putting this program together here. And here is our plaque. I understand you already hung the banner. Good job. So I would love to present this to you on behalf of the Kentucky Purple Star Schools program. Thank you.
Guys, this is what we talked about just a little bit. Remember yesterday we talked about sometimes kids start over in Germany, and we did, right? We worked really hard to do this, didn't we? As a group, so you guys deserve this. Thank you so much. Veterans, we thought it appropriate to get our award today with you all here in honor of you all. We're continuing the mission. We're just doing it on a little shorter level. Supporting our babies and our families. So again, thank you for being here. Thank you for your service. Thank you for everything that you have done. And let's Trojans give them one more round of applause.
Hi, I'm Lisa Sturman. I'm the principal at Radcliff Elementary, and I'm super excited about today's presentation of the Purple Star Award. We are honored to receive this award, and what this award means is that we have taken great efforts in our school to become supporters of our military-connected families and students. We have an influx of military families constantly, and our school has supports in place for these students who come from far and near that are military-connected, whether they need some additional academic assistance, maybe they need some emotional support because they have a deployed family member. We have all kinds of supports in place for our babies who are military connected, and we are super proud to have received this award today.
And you're one of several schools in the school district, is that right?
Yes, sir, we are. We are, I believe, one of 8 that were recently awarded this year, but there are even more than that within our school district and within the state. This is an award that is near and dear to my heart. As a military mom and an ex-military spouse, my children moved around the country. We didn't have schools that had this military support, and so I'm very proud to be able to, in my capacity, help support this initiative.